Guys, so I'm doing my starting assumptions 2.2. There are some really cool questions about DNA, especially the one about cool, interesting, it's kind of sad, the OU student who was raped and murdered in 1996. They didn't know, and then they collected the DNA and then didn't test until 2000 something or other. Um, that that's a really interesting situation because I've seen it in crime shows like Law and Order SVU. They've had episodes like that where they go through old rape kits or something, cold cases, and see if the DNA gets any hits now, or if they can find the person, do tests. So on the one hand, that can be really great for that person's family, the person who was raped and murdered, because they can get a little bit of closure and find out who the person was. But DNA does degrade over time. So, like, sometimes that evidence might not be the best. And of course, you can't take that as the only piece of evidence to convict someone. Like, that has to be part of a larger pile of evidence, hopefully. I mean, sometimes I guess if that's all you've got to go on, that's all you've got to go on. But that's why I'm not a lawyer. And then should DNA evidence be required when a man denies being the father of a child? Yes. I think the woman should know. I don't know. And whoever pays for it should be the person asking for it. Whether that's, it would probably be the woman in that case. I have no idea how much those things cost. Hopefully it's not too much. But yeah, if someone's denying it, yeah, I think, yeah. And then, has DNA technology changed your life in any tangible way? It has. My grandmother was adopted, so we never knew her biological family, which was fine. We loved our family, because we didn't know, like, that was just the family that we knew. Like, we'd have family reunions in Canada every 3 years. Like, there's one this year. But anyway, my uncle was really interested in genealogy after my grandmother passed, and the laws in Canada had loosened about adoptions, so he found her birth family. She had a half sister and a half brother still alive, quite old, I think in their mid 80s. So that was really cool because now we've got some more family in Canada. But we've got some family we never knew about, and now I have them on Facebook. That is about the extent that that's. So I see them on Facebook and I like their things. So tangible, yes and no, and we've seen them, and it's been really cool to trade stories and talk about their parents. It was actually interesting. My grandmother's mother died only a few months after my grandmother had been born. I think 6 months, in a fire. So none of the kids got to grow up with that mom. It's actually really interesting. Oh gosh, this is 4 minutes long. I'm sorry. The DNA topic is always a fun topic. So yeah, thanks for watching.